Good day, book lovers and friends of Ash Tree Books. I just posted this basic pyramid experimental guidebook, and I have a lot of other softcover publications I just thought I would show because I thought that I'd show them and just talk about them a little bit because I really love these kind of books. These are all vintage softcover publications, and they're all from completely different worlds. They all have completely different little publication companies, maybe out of someone's garage. We don't really know, do we? This one is from The Guide to Pyramid Energy, and somewhere in Santa Monica. Here's the address. And there's just... Oh, I just wanted to show this one because I want to talk about this one because it's funny. This one about Jeane Dixon, who is a famous psychic and prophetess. Although she had a lot to say about the future, I think she was trying to say what was going to happen in the 1980s. And it's fun looking at these because, you know, we look at them and now, because we're so into the future, we can, oh, did this come true? And, you know, she was way off, but that's a lot of fun to even just flip through and look at these type of things. So whether the future listened is another question, and maybe this is what's happening in another timeline because, you know, there's a lot to say about timelines and timeline jumping, and I'm sure there's a little pamphlet on that as well. And we also have a little publication here at Ash Tree Books called the Journal of Shasta Abbey and the Zen community, Adrienne Rich's Woman of Honor, and some notes on lying, which is just such a fun, interesting read. We have herbs, all about herbs from Tansy Farm. And so they're all on very different subjects. And that's actually what I find so interesting about them. These little pamphlets and books were always ways for communities and for ideas to travel through communities. And you didn't necessarily need a major publisher. A religious organization, a small press, a farm, a writer, a teacher, or a particular movement could put out a little publication and share it with people who are interested. And because they're not necessarily the big, beautiful books that end up being preserved in libraries, sometimes these small, almost ephemeral publications that give you a glimpse into what people are actually thinking about and studying and practicing or questioning at a particular moment of time is what exactly I find so interesting about older books. Sometimes the smallest ones have the biggest stories. And so I just wanted to share some of these other soft covers, although I did just publish this one. So fascinating. It actually even talks about how when you place razor blades under, let's see if I can find that page, under the pyramid shape, the razor blade actually gets sharper. So just fascinating things like that. Even placing candy under the pyramid and what happens to the candy. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. I told you I wasn't imagining it. So I just wanted to share some of these other ones. I'm sure I have other ones. I have so many books at Ash Tree Books that I haven't posted. So always ask if there's something that you're interested in, even if you don't see it up on my website.